Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome back to another weekly dose of aviation. And coming up this week, Riyadh gets cancelled, a sinkhole appears at an airport, and the plane has a tail strike. So, first of all, this week we start off in the UK and we talk about Riyadh, also known as the Royal International Air Tattoo, which has got cancelled due to conflicts in the Middle East. After discussions in between RAF and the USA Air Force, the base is currently being used for aircraft storage for the Middle East conflict, meaning that the airshow cannot happen. Obviously, by then the conflict might be finished, but there's no certainty that it will. So both RAF and the USA Air Force did have to make the decision to basically use the airport as a backup, meaning the airshow cannot take place there. The organisers did try and move it to a different airport, but sadly they could not find anyone that's available during that time, meaning the Royal International Air Tattoo has been cancelled. Now, we go to the USA, where in an airport a sinkhole appeared on the exit of a runway. As you can see, the sinkhole only had dimensions of about 1 meter by 1 meter and got fixed fairly quickly. Although the runway did have to be fully shut down and was being repaired whilst the airport did operate. Luckily, they had more than one runway, meaning all the aircraft had to use 1 or 2 runways. I'm not sure how many it was, but the air traffic did manage to continue normally. There was quite a lot of delays, as obviously they were only using a limited amount of runways, but overall not a lot of flights got cancelled and the repairs got carried out fairly quickly. Now, we talk about a one-of-a-kind ATR 72, because normally these aircraft are just economy seats, but this specific aircraft is being made into a full business class cabin. As you can see, there are only I think 12 to 16 seats on this aircraft, but they're all business class, and it's part of a project as an airline trying to make it make private travel more accessible in a way, but not being private. So it's basically just comfier regional travel is what they're trying to achieve, and I'm pretty sure this is happening in Asia, and they are planning to set about make another 10 of these ATRs, and I think this might genuinely work, as there might be a lot of interest in richer people trying to travel in comfort across the countries. Now, for the last part of this video, head over to India, where an Indian Airlines A320 had a tail strike upon landing and departure. So as you can see, the tail strike did happen upon landing, and we think there might have been one during departure as well, as the pilots did mention something to ATC. But although that, the aircraft departed from Delhi and has started heading towards its destination. So obviously, even if there was a tail strike upon departure, it wasn't too bad, meaning they continued the flight. After landing, they somehow managed to do another tail strike, and we're pretty sure the pilot was quite young. Upon this, you can see the damage to the aircraft being not too bad, but still a lot of scrapes along the back tail. So obviously this is going to cost quite a lot to repair, because you want delivery back as it was. But overall, hopefully they will repair it quite quickly, and we'll see it back in service soon. And that sums up all the weekly news happening this week. As you can see, it's been another quiet week. We had a couple of aircraft lost in the Middle of the East, but I don't talk about that quite as much on the channel. So please make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you have enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys again next week.